What's up guys, my name is JellyCook5 and welcome back to another episode of our player reviews, and today we have the brand new SBC Showdown card Mudryk. This is a new kind of batch of Showdowns that they're releasing now, and this is the first of what we had previous in other games. A big card. You can also choose between Kuleveski, which is obviously on the other side with being Tottenham, with the new game coming up on Monday night. So whoever is the winner will get an upgrade to their card. In terms of the actual stats from what we can see originally, 93 pace, 80 shooting, 78 passing, 86 dribbling and 68 physical. Mudryk displays 4-star with a high medium work rate with an explosive acceleration type. Not too bad straight off the bat. Obviously if this card were to be upgraded, we'd be looking 10 times better from what I can see right now. But in terms of what we're actually getting as of the moment, it's not too bad. A decent kind of fit, 85 rated, so it's definitely a big kind of upgrade on what his normal base card is. But yeah, this is definitely going to be interesting to see if they were to actually win the game, for what kind of upgrades he would get and what sort of beast he would actually turn into in game. That would be definitely a sight to see. That is for sure. In terms of the actual alternatives position, he doesn't offer much. He can only play in a left mid role, so mostly he will be on that left hand side. There's no other alternative position to be able to stick him into. And in terms of the attributes, you can see the clear one is his pace, the high acceleration, high sprint speed. Not too bad on the shooting sides of things. I mean, his shot power is not too bad. Okay on the finishing. The Hunter really upgrades it. I would say that's a real kind of chemistry style that you would want to upgrade, so you get more pace and you get better shooting from this sort of card. The passing is very average. It's all 70s above the lot. There's nothing that really screams out. The dribbling is a little bit more improved with a high amount of agility, 94, 87 dribbling, 86 ball control, 80 stamina. It's not the best in terms of what we can actually see overall. I mean, it's a big requirement for what you need for this card. Also, you need to be displaying an 84 and 86 squad, I'm pretty sure, and the 84 squad being a team of the week card. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a hard one in terms of the value. I think you're looking at about 143,000 coins currently on the market. So yeah, not the best in terms of value, and hopefully he displays a bit more in game, and hopefully he does get that upgrade that you're kind of banking on in doing this card. Otherwise it might seem a little bit of a waste. But in terms of his playstyles, he has a technical, he has a flair with his ball control, and he also has the physical with the quick step, with the accelerating faster during explosive sprints. Some good points to talk about though, but we're going to get into these clips and then we're going to talk about him afterwards. After showing you those clips, we're going to talk about a few things I did and didn't like about this particular card. Straight off the bat, it pretty shocked me, to be honest, in terms of what you can actually see on your screen and what I've told you previous to showing you the clips. It looks pretty average, but I feel like it's definitely far from that. In terms of the pros that I did found, it would be pace, ball control, shooting, dribbling, and agility. The pace is a massive factor in his game. He does really, really well to get on the left-hand side. He's able to cut inside defenders really well, and he's just really strong on the ball. He seems to be able to get his acceleration up really quick, and there's no sort of delay when on the ball. With his ball control, it really helps with being this sort of position that he is. He needs the ball stuck to his foot, and it definitely does that. He weaves within that players in and out, and he does so well to do so, and I feel like it's a big, big attribute of his game. Shooting, he only displays an 80 shooting stat, but if you put a hunter, that definitely kind of upgrades it, that is for sure, and definitely enhances his game. He looks really good in terms of in front of goal. He's happy to take a shot, and he seems to do quite well in front of the goal, I would say. In terms of his dribbling, he displays an 86 stat. It's not the best in terms of what you can see in many wingers, but again, I feel like it works really well. I don't feel like he's sloppy on the ball whatsoever, and I feel like the kind of in terms of his dribbling play works really well. The last point is his agility. It's probably the highest stat on this card, 94. You can definitely tell that that's a big factor in his game. I think without it, you would see a big kind of decline in this card, that is for sure. In terms of the cons, I could only really pick out stamina and physical. With being such a high pace and using him in such a high position, I feel like you need to be on the ball a lot with this card, but I feel like that kind of really differs in terms of the actual stamina that he displays. I feel like he can get tired really quickly in game. And the only other thing would be his physical. Only displaying a 68 physical stat. I don't think it works well within his game. I feel like if you aren't able to beat the wing back and you do come up against stronger wing backs, you can struggle because you are pushed off the ball. But overall, not a bad card. We're going to be seeing a decent upgrade if they were to win against Tottenham Hotspur, but there is another showdown card that you can pick if you were to favour Tottenham. The value is a big ask, as I've talked about in the episode before. I think it's one of those where you kind of bank on him getting an upgrade, and if he does, you've kind of worked out well, and if you don't, you're kind of sat with a card that's very kind of average in terms of the stats and what you can actually get on the game. But that is all about the kind of fun with these showdown cards. You kind of bank on them being good, and if they are, you've definitely worked on well in terms of what you've got in game. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode though. Please like and subscribe for more content just like this one, and don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.